Hello guys, want to be strong? Want to do tons of damage? Well then this list is for you. I am going to list the top 10 gems that I think are the most valuable when playing through Xenoblade Chronicles. I will also be going over all the locations of the level 5 crystal areas for the list. Let me preface this for you guys. This guide is aimed for post-mech core. If you are in the early game, just stack agility on most characters and you should be good to go. Before going into it, I am going to briefly go over how to craft level 6 gems. You should also be equipping the skill Lucky Me from the skill tree for a higher silver chest spawn rate. One last tip is that when you open a silver chest or go to mine an ether deposit, save before you gather the crystals. If you do not get your desired crystals, restart the game and reopen the box until you get the desired results. You can also do this when crafting gems. Alright, now let's get on to the crafting tutorial. Crafting level 6 gems. I'm not going to spend too much time with this, but to give you guys a very fast overview, level 6 gems are crafted when 2 level 5 gems go over at least 200% in the gem station. You want to aim for at least 300% at the crafting station, because the gem will have the best stats at 300%, as well as resulting in an extra gem crafted. The best combination to separate gems from each other is to use Sharla and Rikki. Aim as close to 100% as possible, because it will make it easier to get 300% when refining it. Save before crafting any gem, because RNG can still screw you over. When refining the gem, use a high affinity combination. The best pair I personally use are Melia and 7. You can also use Shulk and Rhine. Alright, let's hop into the list. Main stat gems are generally good on any character. Agility is probably the most broken stat that is mandatory for most characters throughout the whole game. It is needed to evade enemies as well as to hit them back. Ether Up gems is extremely valuable on Melia and Rikki because they both are the main users of ether based arts. Next we have Strength Plus, which synergizes well with Attack Plus and Attack Stability, which will be discussed later on in the video. These will significantly increase your damage. Lastly, we have HP Plus. HP Plus gives your character that bit of bulk they might need to survive an attack. They can all be found at the Ether Mines once you have reached level 5 nature at the Colony 6 Resurrection Project. Spikes are one of the most annoying things to deal with in this game. They hurt you when you attack the monster. Spike defense is extremely useful for mitigating all spike damage. You should bring one of these along with you when you face the super bosses later in the game. These can be found dropped by the Solar Nebula in Prison Island. Lowering defense is rare in a game like Xenoblade Chronicles, with such a fast-paced combat system. When an enemy's physical defense drops, it not only boosts the damage of your character, but also the damage of your party as well. This makes it very valuable on certain characters that can get a lot of auto attack procs on them. They can also be found at Prison Island from the same nebula. When you equip double attack on your character, they have a certain percentage to attack the enemy twice when auto attacking. This is extremely useful with certain skills in the skill tree to boost their chances of proccing. Not only do you proc an extra auto attack, but you gain more talent art meter as well. On top of that, if you have a physical defense down gem, the chances of it proccing is more frequent. The double attack gem can be found from the Dinosaurus at Magna Forest. Being toppled is essentially the main form of crowd control in this game. It's the exact same as being stunned in any other types of games. Some topples can last for over 2 seconds, making your party extremely vulnerable. Topple Resist counters topples by making any character equipped with it immune to it. They can be found from the goggles at the Bionis leg. The Attack Stability plus Attack Plus combo is one of the best ways to maximize damage output for physical damage dealers. Attack Stability raises the minimum damage on your weapon, and the attack combo raises the maximum damage on your weapon. When using these in conjunction with the Strength Up gems, they result in huge damage output for your character. Attack Stability can be found at this specific ether mine in Tever Cave. Attack Up can be found in the Bionis interior near the terminal vein at this ether mine. Debuff Resist is probably the best defensive gem in the game. This gem blocks all debuffs such as sleep, poison, and many more. This gem is mandatory when facing the strongest super boss in the game. He has a one-shot mechanic that can be countered by this gem. It can be found at the Magna Forest with the Dinosaurus. Night vision increases your accuracy when it is nighttime. The super bosses in this game have high agility as well as being over leveled compared to your party. This makes them extremely difficult to hit. Night vision is necessary in these cases for you to take down the enemy. Level 5 night vision can be obtained by trading with Scarlin at a Sartorial Marsh, but you will need level 5 affinity with the Frontier Village for you to trade it with him. Alternatively, you may face the Ancient Daedala, which has a chance of dropping night vision gems. These can turn into night vision level 6 gems. The boss can be quite difficult, but with the last gem on our list, it will make things much easier. The elemental gems double the damage on elemental ether based arts. They are extremely powerful on Melia and Rikki. When Melia and Rikki both chain a successful 5x modifier on their spells, they can essentially one-shot a super boss with these skills alone. They can be obtained fairly early after the Mechon core, which makes them extremely useful right after. The Poison Plus gem can be found at the Tefra Cave. You must teleport to the Heavenly Window and run towards this area with the bunny. Jump down the hole and continue up the hill. If you are underleveled and too weak to clear the area, draw the bunny's aggro. Head back to the water, then wait for the aggros to drop. Once it drops, you will have a window of time to be able to grab the ores. Blaze Up gems can be found at the Bone Corridor at the specific ether mine. Lastly, the Chill Plus gems can be found by slaying the Gracial Nebula at the Battle Arena at Prison Island. Topple Plus is hands down the most overpowered gem in this game. The gem enables topple locking, a mechanic involving chaining topples together to stun an enemy for a long period of time. This basically trivializes some super bosses and makes others a lot more manageable. Topple Plus can be found at the Valak Mountains from the Cedar X. That concludes my list. If you guys enjoyed the video and want more content like this, then smash that like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching!